Indigenous communities have more in common with social entrepreneurship than they may think. In today's rapidly changing economic environment, organizations will need to be innovative and adaptive to continue to meet the needs of their communities. This is nothing new to Indigenous organizations who work tirelessly to meet the needs of their most vulnerable people while competing for an ever-shrinking supply of resources. Historically, Indigenous communities were built on values of collectivity and interconnectedness. Community wealth was measured by relationships, not just with one another, but with all things. Roles and responsibilities were understood, and a sense of purpose was fulfilled through working together toward a common goal, a healthy community. Commitment to this goal was placed above individual wealth. Trade and commerce took place within and across communities, and always with a respectful consideration of the natural environment. Many of these values have been disrupted due to our colonial history, and the outcomes of that disruption has led to many of the ills our communities now face, such as poverty, homelessness, and struggles with mental health and addictions. As we work to rebuild our communities, social enterprise is a strategy that can help address these needs while being rooted in a value system that is well aligned with traditional Indigenous knowledge. Social enterprise is a creative business model built on blended value, where the sale of goods and services meet a blend of social, cultural, and/or environmental goals. It can help meet a community's employment needs, provide unique products and services to an underserved market, or provide financial independence for an organization. It's a tool to help build healthy communities through the use of sustainable business practices. The blended value concept may be new to Indigenous communities, but its practice is not. The holistic traditional view of Indigenous people has been in existence since time immemorial, and most Indigenous nonprofits have been engaging in social enterprise for years. These include gift shops, catering, and space rental, to name a few. One of the keys to success for a social enterprise is partnerships. Besides being a business-savvy, high-functioning organization with the right people and a great idea, any organization embarking on a social enterprise needs the support of partnerships to survive and thrive. Some examples of Indigenous social enterprises include a community-run business that sells products such as jams, teas, and salves that are made from harvesting plants from the community's traditional lands. Their harvesting techniques follow traditional practices passed down from elders to youth, thus preserving their language and culture and reconnecting youth to their elders and everyone to the land. An organization that provides lodging to families traveling from remote First Nations to access services in an urban community. The lodging is affordable and a culturally safe space for individuals who sometimes need to spend up to a week away from home. Soon after, a restaurant is built to provide food for those staying at the lodge as well as the broader community. A catering service follows, all while employing community members, an ever-present community need. The social enterprise model can help Indigenous communities address issues like financial dependency and the pitfalls of a short-term planning cycle brought on by external funding requirements. Local control and ownership of a social enterprise helps build pride and contributes to a community's journey towards self-determination. This strategy can be a catalyst for creating other community-owned businesses, thereby growing a local economy that can share resources and support one another. Further, the partnerships created in building a social enterprise often cross sectors, communities, and cultures, thereby building new relationships and demonstrating reconciliation. One of the greatest strengths of Indigenous people is their commitment to community. A social enterprise approach can help meet the community's needs while ensuring many traditional values are intact. However, pursuing a social enterprise is not always the best course of action for an organization. This model is an innovative tool to be used under the right conditions rather than a surefire solution that can be applied to any need. To help you navigate this new landscape, contact the Metro Vancouver Aboriginal Executive Council and access their Social Enterprise Resource Bundle.